What is up, guys? So today we are going to be doing another Tiermaker video. We are going to be, as you can see by the title, ranking best cereals on Tiermaker.com. This is a template made by someone else, and I found it on Tiermaker, so that's what we're going to be making a tier list of. Alright, so to start off, we got Cheerios. That's not the original Cheerios. It's some kind. It's like a slightly modified version of Cheerios. I can't entirely read that, so I don't completely know what it is. But Cheerios are pretty good in general, so I'm going to put that at a solid B tier. Cookie Crisp is pretty good, but not as good as actual cookies. So I'm going to. I'm thinking between B and C tier. I'll put it at B tier for now. And then Kelly's is decent, but it's not my ideal kind of cereal, so I'm going to put that at C. Kix is one of the only cereals here that I haven't had before, so I'm just going to put it at D tier. Alright. Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks are pretty good, but Fruit Loops are way better, so I'll put Apple Jacks at B tier. Kelly's Corn Flakes. I usually, whenever I eat Corn Flakes, I eat Honey Bunch Oats. I don't eat like Kelly's. So but Honey Bunch Oats I'd probably put at B tier. So I'm gonna put this one at C tier. Count Chocolate, something like that. I actually don't know what that is, so I'm gonna put that at D tier. Cap'n Crunch I've heard of, but I've never actually had. So I'm gonna also put that at D tier. Rice Chex, pretty good. I'm gonna put that at C tier. This is also something I've not had. All the ones I haven't had, I'm just putting at D tier instead of just not ranking them at all, because there is no tier listed for have not tried, unlike the tier maker video we did for the video games list. And also, the ones that we did not rank at all on that video, it's like either we didn't know the game or have not tried the game, or it's just the fact that there were over 100 video games given to rank on the tier list, so we couldn't get to them all. But we have enough options here to rank all of them. And there's no option for a tier that have not tried, so we're just putting the ones we haven't tried at D tier. But none of these cereals looks like I actually hate it so much that I have to put it at the lowest tier. So just putting that out there. Honey Bunch Oats. Like I said, I'd put that in at B tier, which is why Kelly's Corn Flakes goes at C. Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies are amazing. I think I've only had the cereal version of it like once. So I'll put that at B tier. Because if this were regular Rice Krispies we'd be talking about, I'd be putting that at A. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you know I gotta put it at S tier. It's the absolute best. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, S tier, best cereal there ever was, there ever has come to mind. I can't speak English, but yeah. You know I gotta put it at S tier. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal out there. Mini Wheats I'm gonna put at A tier. Honey Nut Cheerios, I'll put that also at A tier. Reese's Puffs, B tier. This Kelly's version of Rice Krispies treats, C tier. Regular Cheerios, A tier. Now, Lucky Charms, it's a bit of a complicated story. So Lucky Charms actually used to be my favorite cereal, with Cinnamon Toast Crunch at close second. But one time, my mom came home from Target and she got me both Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I obviously had the Lucky Charms first, you know, when I was alternating for which cereal to have for breakfast. And then the next day I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They were both very fresh, very good. Then the next day I went back to eating Lucky Charms, and the Lucky Charms automatically became really stale. So Lucky Charms is amazing and possibly better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch when it's fresh. But like the next day, at least for me, Lucky Charms just get really stale. So if you don't eat a good amount of it on the first day you get them, then they're just not, you'll have more Lucky Charms that just are too stale to enjoy. So I'm going to put Lucky Charms at A tier because it is better. Actually, no, I'm going to put it at S tier just because it's better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But, you know, it's just Cinnamon Toast Crunch is way better quality. And it can, you know, be fresh and crunchy for a much longer time. Alright, Cocoa Krispies, A tier, obviously. Fruit Loops, because we put Apple Jacks at B tier and we said Fruit Loops are way better, I am putting Fruit Loops at A tier, no question there. Alright, Raisin Bran, I've actually never had. I have like a box of Raisin Bran in my garage, like in a cupboard, but I have never like bothered to open it, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just going to, yeah, C tier because actually no, D. I've never had it. Golden Crisp I've never had. Fruity Pebbles I've never had. I don't even know what these are. Cocoa Puffs, S tier. Frosted Flakes, S tier. I have also not had this. This is another kind of Raisin Bran, so we gotta again put this at D. Honeycomb, never had. Seems like the remaining cereals here I've actually never had before. Alright, we're just putting it all. So apparently most of the cereals in this whole list of options I've never had before, but aside from the ones I haven't tried, the ones I have tried, most of them are B tier. And then second most of them are A tier. And then I have an equal amount of S tier cereals as I do C tier cereals. So that's my conclusion on the best cereals, at least in the given list of options in this template made by someone that uses Tiermaker. So I hope you guys enjoyed me ranking these cereals, and hopefully you guys agree with my opinion. Hopefully some of you guys have actually tried the cereals I have never tried, and for those of you that have tried those cereals, please tell me in the comments down below how they taste, and then maybe I'll just rank them onto an actual non-D tier off camera, or if I taste them later, or if you guys tell me what they taste like and it sounds like D tier, then I'll keep it at D tier. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.